So today's video, I'm talking about being unbothered, the importance of valuing your energy, right? We only have a certain amount of energy as humans and as people.
But it start with yourself, that's called self-love. But it start with yourself, that's called self-love. It's called self-love.
Hey, we back with another video, Squad. We in Walmart with it today. So today I want to talk about something I feel like it's super duper critical. Chill, don't mind my hair, you know what I'm saying? It's a bad hair day, you know what I'm saying? God still blessed me with beautiful hair, so I ain't gonna complain, you know what I'm saying? But chill, you know what I'm saying? Just because it's a bad hair day, don't mean it's gonna stop this grind, no, you know what I'm saying? It's time to get this money. But listen, so today what I want to talk about is being unbothered and valuing your energy, understanding how important energy is. And we only have a certain amount of energy, right? It's kind of like a vehicle. If you're driving a car, right, eventually you're gonna have to pull up to the gas station, you know what I'm saying? Put a dub on pump 5, you know what I'm saying? And you're gonna have to get right, you know what I'm saying? Because your vehicle can only run but for so long without refueling. Same thing with humans, right? We only have a certain amount of energy. So what I realized is that a lot of times we feed into the wrong things. Like this is like damn near an epidemic. And I'm telling you, especially in the black community, like we just so consumed with drama. We so consumed with the wrong things that's not preparing us for our future. We so consumed with negativity. We so consumed with who said what, who did what, who fucking who talk about who back and talk behind who back and said this and said that and did this, and none of it is adding value to our lives and helping us grow. So it's super important that we be mindful of this, right? So for one, the first thing I would suggest is that you start to be very intentional with who you deal with, who you associate yourself with, and what you do throughout your day. Next thing we want to be focused on is being careful about what we feed into, right? Reacting versus responding. It's a big difference, right? Reacting is, you just clapping back with emotions, right? Somebody say something you don't like and you just reacting so fast, you didn't even give yourself time to process how do you want to communicate with this person or communicate according to the circumstance and what would benefit, right? So responding is more so on that type of term. When we take time, we process our thoughts, and then we move forward with love, we move forward with understanding, we move forward with class and composure, right? We want to be careful what we feed into, because a lot of times we feed into the wrong things. I'm telling you, it is so critical. And I'm reading this book right now called Conquering Your Negative Thoughts. And the more I read this book, and the more I'm saying my affirmations, and I'm praying, and I'm reading my Bible, and I'm just doing all my little spiritual work and staying self-disciplined, working out, meeting new people, networking, like all these little things coming in place, it's just showing me how important protecting your energy is, right? Because if you don't protect your energy and you're not careful about what you're doing throughout your day and who you're speaking to and what y'all speaking about, your life will be a subtotal of the decisions that you made or haven't made, right? So you want to make sure that not only you're making smart decisions that's going to benefit your future financially, right, emotionally, romantically, right, in those areas, but you also want to be very careful with what you're investing into and how it's going to affect you energetically. Because let's say, for example, you got, let's say, a friend, right, and you wake up in the morning and you want to start your day on a positive note, and you want to start on a good frequency and high vibrations, and somebody call you like, girl, let me tell you. Soon as you hear that, I'm telling you, like when you really start to practice self-discipline and start to implement this self-love on a consistent daily basis, as soon as you hear that, you already know something finna come out her mouth or his mouth, you know what I'm saying, that it's finna throw you off and shake up what you got going on, right? It's finna shake up your reality. It's finna alter your equilibrium, right? And now it's finna throw you off with what you was about to manifest and what was about to go through with your day, right? So as soon as you hear somebody call you and tell you, let me tell you how such and such did this and did that. Listen, let me stop you real fast. I'm a little busy and I'm a little locked in right now. I know you want to talk to me, but if we could talk about this a little later, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of fucked up because whole time You trying to remove yourself in a peaceful way, not to offend the person. Knowing damn well you're not trying to talk about this later, but you gotta put yourself first. You know what I'm saying? That's the most respectful way you probably could go about it. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, me on the other hand, I'm a Gemini, you know, I'm straightforward. Steph Curry, I'm just a sharpshooter, you know what I'm saying? I'm right at you. Listen, bro, stop. Listen, I'm saying my affirmations. I'm in the theta state right now. My subconscious mind is the most vulnerable and most open right now. I'm not trying to entertain none of that shit. I'm telling bro, it's exactly what it is. Do not call me, tell me about no op shit, no this, no that. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. All I care about is what's gonna help my future. I want to build generational wealth. I want to live a life that's different from most people. I consider myself the 0.00001%. So if I claim this for myself and I feel like I'm a unicorn and I feel like I'm a caterpillar about to evolve into a butterfly, I need to act like it. I need to practice self-discipline and display the actions that I would imagine myself displaying if I were a millionaire already, if I were a billionaire already. What would my life look like? How would my day look like? How would I treat myself? Would I tolerate these type of conversations? Do you think Jay-Z out there answering a phone for his lost cousin somewhere still in Brooklyn talking about yada yada just did this to ooh ah ah? No, nigga, ooh ah ah, you sound like a fucking monkey, bro. Real shit. That's why they think we fucking monkeys now, bro. Because we so caught up, you know what I'm saying? Like, we just been oppressed for so long, and our knowledge, you know, it's there and we understanding of it, but we not applying it in the right areas. And I ain't trying to get too deep on this video, you see what I'm saying? But one step at a time, you know what I'm saying? We just want to make progress. So what I suggest for anybody watching this video is just be mindful of what you're entertaining. Be careful with what you're investing into. And this is one of the best ways you can show self-love. Because when you put your foot down to people and let people know you're not tolerating all that rah-rah and you're not entertaining that and you're not dealing with that and you feel like that's beneath you now, you know, people may feel like you changed or you getting bougie, you think you better than niggas now. Okay, that's what come with the territory, okay. I'm here to expand and to grow. And if you don't support my growth and you don't support me trying to flourish and you don't respect that, then you really not my mans for real. You really not my folks for real, how I thought you was. And that's okay, God bless you. You know what I'm saying? But if you see that I'm on a different type of time and I'm trying to elevate and evolve, I will hope that you could support me, even if it's coming at a shot, even if it's coming to you left field, because I'm trying to do something good. You know, a lot of times people claim they want to see you do good, but no, they like you better where they met you at. They like you better struggling. They like you better suffering. Because the moment you start evolving, you start applying these things for your life, you start exposing their insecurities, and now that's a problem. But we're not worried about none of that. We're not worried about none of that. Because this is my concept. And I'm gonna put y'all a D and we're gonna wrap this video up. Just imagine you implementing new things for your life and changing and growing and expanding, right? And imagine you not doing that because of the opinions of somebody that's close to you, because of a sibling, because of a parent, because of a friend who think you changing up and you doing this and doing that. Why do we care about people accepting so much? You know, and this is a whole nother topic. I'm not gonna divert too much, but just imagine yourself not reaching your full potential and really blossoming into who God intended you to become and be because of a person, because of their thoughts. Their thoughts come and go. Just how our thoughts come and go. We get 60,000 to 60,000 thoughts a day. So why am I going to live my life and maneuver my actions based upon the thoughts and opinions of another man or another woman? I don't give a if you my mama. If what you're saying isn't progressive for my life and isn't beneficial or isn't finna help me or it's finna cause me to digress, then you can save it. And God bless you. I'll lay you from a distance for right now because I'm on a mission. And I gotta be that focused and that disciplined in order to see the results that I'm seeking. You see what I'm saying? So just stay locked in, y'all. And remember, energy is powerful. We only have but so much of it. So if you going to work, you know, and shout out to people that's working. If you're working a 9 to 5, you know, honestly, I hope you can find a way to make some money outside of that, because there's so many ways to get to $1, legally and illegally. But we off that illegally. You know what I'm saying? We off that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, there's so many ways to get to $1. It's just like, you don't have to rely on a system. You don't have to rely on a boss telling you what to do, setting your schedule, telling you when to get up, when to do this, when to do that. Man, set your own schedule. You know how much creativity you have within you? Especially if you a melanated person. Lord have mercy. We gotta get back to our roots and find out who we are and understand where we come from. We come from wealth. We come from abundance. We come from prosperous heritage. You see what I'm saying? So we are quality people. When you understand your bloodline and understand who you are within, and understand the God that is within you, you are unstoppable. You are impeccable. You are beautiful inside and out. You are full of love. You are waiting to evolve. The only thing that's going to stop you from evolving is you. So take this serious and understand what I'm saying. Energy is powerful. We want to be careful with it, and we want to be mindful how much energy we're investing and pouring into different people in different situations, because if it's not beneficial to our future, out of here. Peace.
But it start with yourself, that's called self-love. But it start with yourself, that's called self-love.